people do you think use unhealthy drugs and play sports? A lot. Some people agree with random drug tests, while others do not. Some people don't agree with me, but I would like to see random drug tests in our schools for our student athletes because it can prevent students from using drugs, prevent injuries, and there won't be so many kids on drugs.
Do you think that students should be screened for drugs before playing sports? I think not. Please consider the following reasons. Some people think that students should be screened for drugs before playing sports. But in truth, it's not a very good idea. Students should not be screened for drugs because they accuse kids of drugs. They aren't always accurate. Prescription medication could get in the way. And parents and schools don't have the money for these tests. Firstly, random drug tests accuses kids of drugs. A Junior Scholastic article has stated that random drug tests treat kids like criminals. Drug tests violate the Fourth Amendment, which allows you to have a safe feeling in your home. Being accused of drugs takes away your safe feeling.
And that it provides a reason to say no. Calvina Faye, director of the Drug Free American Foundation, says that random drug tests discourage students from using illegal drugs and help them avoid peer pressure.
Secondly, not every drug test drug tests aren't always accurate. Not every test is 100% foolproof. This shows how unreliable they are. Science Daily has also stated that random drug and alcohol testing does not reliably keep student athletes from using. This is very true. These tests have not yet proven to keep kids off drugs. For example, if you eat a breakfast of poppy seeds and bagels, you will show up positive for drugs. Do you want to be faulted for your breakfast?
Our second reason is that we can stop many injuries created by drugs in sports. Some of these injuries are that the breathing slows, the heart rate increases. Your heart can get under stress. It disturbs your coordination, affects alertness, plays havoc with your senses, causes mild enthusiasm, and keeps you from sleeping. All these injuries can be avoided if we just do the screening for drugs.
Thirdly, what about prescription meds? If we let these tests happen, kids with their special meds won't get to do sports. The Lariat reports a study where 4 kids came up positive for drugs, 2 of which were because of medication. I have even quoted, if we let these tests happen, these kids will come up positive because they use prescription meds to help their problems. And because of this, they won't get to do sports. Drug tests keep prescription medication kids from doing sports.
Is that there won't be so many kids on drugs. A test done by the Archives of General Psychiatry conducted a survey on 10,123 teens, between the ages of 13 and 18. 81% of those teens said they had access to illicit substances. 42.5% said they actually tried them. Athletes can use drugs for performance enhancement, and that is the main reason athletes would use drugs. The American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry records that the use of marijuana usually starts around age 14, about the age that most athletes are.
Lastly, these tests cost money. The schools and my parents, your parents, don't have the money for these tests. If you were your parents, would you want to spend your money on these tests instead of groceries and the school? Why would they spend their money on these tests when they could be improving the educational system?
said that it accuses kids of being on drugs. But if kids are not on drugs, they should not be worried about being accused of being on drugs.
But what if they are falsely suspicious? What if they are on false suspicions? How would that make you feel? That happens. My opposition team has stated that it gives students a chance to say no to drugs, but that doesn't mean they'll take it. How many people do you know who have done drugs for a little part of their lives and got addicted to it? If they were given this chance, how many do you think would say no?
You stated that not all the tests are accurate. That's true.
My opposition team has also stated that these tests will stop injuries. Not all people are reckless because of drugs. Some people will just get reckless because they get too into the game. Coach can keep telling them. If not, they could bench.
Yes. We're not saying that drugs are reckless. We're saying the drugs.
You also said that they could be falsely tested for prescription medicines. But most of the time when you sign up for sports, you are asked to tell what prescription medications your kid is on.
My opposition team has lastly stated that not as many kids will be on drugs. That is not true. Kids will always find their way to do drugs, not just because of these tests. Some don't want to do sports. Some never will do sports. So they'll do drugs. Yes.
We're not saying the kids who are not athletes. We're talking about the athletes.
Oh yes, but still.
You also stated that it costs lots of money. But even though these tests will cost money, so does the actual sports. The sport can cost lots of money too, if you want to play.
It's a bad idea and should never have been thought of. You should care about this because someday this might be you trying out for a sport and coming up positive for drugs because of a meal you ate. You may say, but people will continue to use drugs. You're going to have to deal with it. People always will use drugs. There is no stopping it. I believe students should not be screened for drugs before doing sports because they accuse kids of drugs, aren't always accurate. Kids with prescription meds won't get to do sports. And parents and schools don't have the money for these tests.
In conclusion, we can stop the use of drugs for student athletes, and other people if we do these screening for the drugs. There are lots of people that are doing drugs. So let's start with sports.